Welcome to the country Zanadu. Zanadu can only produce two things: laptops and mobile phones. Obviously, they only have a limited amount of resources. So if they use all their resources to produce only laptops, then they can produce a maximum of 5,000 laptops. But then they've used everything on laptops and don't have anything left to produce mobile phones. Another extreme is maybe that they want to use all their resources to produce mobile phones. If they put everything into mobile phones, they can produce a maximum of 30,000 mobile phones. But then they don't have anything left to produce laptops. Now, they might want to produce a little of both, at least. So there's some options here in the middle that divides the resources they have amongst laptops and mobile phones. For example, if they produce at option B, they can produce 4,000 laptops together with 10,000 mobile phones. Or at option C, they can produce 3,000 laptops together with 18,000 mobile phones. Option D, they can produce 2,000 laptops together with 24,000 mobile phones. Or they can produce as little as just 1,000 laptops, and then they have enough resources left to produce 28,000 mobile phones. Now we understand how the PPC table works. So let's make this smaller and put it in the corner so that we can draw the PPC curve. There we go. Now the first thing we need to draw the PPC curve is some axes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first name my axes. My vertical axe I'm going to call laptops. My horizontal axe I'm going to call mobile phones. And I put a little 0 here to show the origin. Now I want to plot all these values I see over here in my table on the axis. So let's start with the laptops. So we have 1,000 laptops, 2,000 laptops, 3,000 laptops, 4,000 laptops, and lastly we have 5,000 laptops. On my horizontal axis, I want to plot the values given to me in this column over here. So let's start with 10,000 mobile phones. Then we have 18,000 mobile phones. Then we have 24,000 mobile phones, 28,000 mobile phones, and lastly 30,000 mobile phones. So the only thing that's left to do is to plot my combinations on my PPC graph. Let's start with combination A. Now at combination A we produce 5,000 laptops, but we don't produce any mobile phones. So here's 0 mobile phones. And there's my first point that I can call point A. Let me just take away the dotted lines. My second point on the graph is combination B. Now at combination B, I can produce 4,000 laptops and 10,000 mobile phones. So there we see over here is point B, where the two intersect. Again, let's keep it neat. Let me take away the dotted lines. The next point, point C, I'm producing 3,000 laptops and 18,000 mobile phones. So here's 18,000 mobile phones, and over here is where the two intersect. Now at point D, I produce 2,000 laptops and 24,000 mobile phones. And here's 24,000 mobile phones. So there's point D. Then at point E, I produce 1,000 laptops and 28,000 mobile phones. So over here is point E. And then lastly is my other extreme, point F. At point F, I use all my resources on mobile phones, so I produce a maximum of 30,000, and I'm not producing any laptops. So on the X over here is my point F. Now all that's left to do is to connect these dots. So let's try to do that. That's the general shape of your PPC curve. Remember to also label your X. PPC curve for Zanadu. Let's just review where I got all the information from. At point A, I have a production of laptops for 5,000 and 0 mobile phones. It's the same in the table. Point A shows 5,000 laptops and 0 mobile phones. Let's go to the other extreme. Point F. Point F, I show 30,000 mobile phones but no laptops. So here we see at point F, 30,000 mobile phones and no laptops. Now let's go to the points in between. Point B, we have 4,000 laptops and 10,000 mobile phones. It's the same on the table. Point B shows 4,000 laptops and 10,000 mobile phones. Then point C, we see on the table here, can produce 3,000 laptops and 18,000 mobile phones. It's the same in the table. 3,000 laptops, 18,000 mobile phone. The same is true for D and E. D shows us 2,000 laptops and 24 mobile phones, 2,000 laptops and 24,000 mobile phones, and E gives us 1,000 laptops and 28,000 mobile phones. And that's the PPC curve of Zanadu.